It's finally happening. The Frieza and Cooler Joined Forces unit is coming to Dokkan Battle. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan Battle video. That's right, you heard right. We have the teaser announcement for an upcoming free-to-play character, the Frieza and Cooler Join Forces unit. Now, there's a lot that this could possibly mean for the coming month, and we're going to talk about it here in this video. So first and foremost, let's get the elephant out of the room. Yes, this is the TUR for an upcoming free-to-play character. This is going to be the awakening to this Frieza card right here. This is from the most recent set of, or the story events from the set prior, and it looks like they will be awakening into this character here. This appears to be their TUR. I don't think it's anything more than that, simply due to the fact that you can see the lines here, the lightning bolts here. This is typically what you see on a TUR. Now, it's possible this could still awaken into an LR, but I mean, I wouldn't get my hopes up just yet. If it is going to awaken into an LR, it's probably not going to happen right away. But we can see here that this occurs after, right, the most recent set of story mode, where the battle reaches its climax. After settling the score with Frieza, Bardock and the others face the fearsome transformation. So basically, you know, currently in the story mode, right, like Trunks, Bardock, and the others are facing off against the Ginyu Force, King Cold, Frieza, and now about to be Cooler and Frieza together. So this should be really interesting, because I don't think that they are I don't think that this is a standard Join Forces unit, right? If you guys remember from the last video we did where we talked about what's coming up sometime in the month of November, which we're now approaching the end of, we're supposed to be having some kind of new skill added in preparation for something that's coming in the 10th anniversary, or possibly before then, right? They could be testing it out right now. And I think it's just that what everybody is anticipating, some form of tag mechanic coming to Dokkan Battle via free-to-play. They almost always do this when they introduce new mechanics. They used free-to-play units to kind of facilitate learning how to use the mechanic in preparation for an upcoming LR or some kind of summonable unit, right? They did it with standbys with the Babidi into Masha and Vegeta. They did it with revives, right, with the Roshi. They did it this past year with the target mechanic with the beer. So they do it all the time. So there's a good chance that this character may be introducing us to a mechanic that's coming later down the road. So hopefully that's what it is, because this could be the possibility of something really, really fun, right? This is the first time. I mean, I know immediately when I think of it, it's just like, that's just an exchange, but I mean, a tag mechanic could possibly mean like a switch back and forth, right? Like Frieza stacks attack in his base, right? So possibly you tag into Cooler, who is now stacking defense, right? And then when you're ready to go back on the offense, you switch back into Frieza, who's now stacking attack again, right? Like, it's, I mean, I could see a potential lot of play with this scene. If it works the way we think, this could be really, really fun. And honestly, this still kind of falls in line with my idea for what's coming. If you guys remember in my last video, I talked about the possibility of a crossover coming. And one of the possibilities I mentioned was a tag between Toa and Mira. And, you know, with this being introduced, I think that that's still a possibility, right? They could introduce the mechanic here with Frieza and Cooler, and then reintroduce it with the possibility of a Carnival LR Mira and Toa, who could come in the month of December during that possible crossover celebration, right? In preparation for whatever the big mechanic reveal is going to be in the 10th anniversary. It might be a little wishful thinking, but I mean, why else introduce it now? Why else tell us that this new skill is coming, if not to implement it now and to let us, have some fun with it. And speaking of now, it is probably coming within the next 2 days, right? JP just got the announcement that they are coming up on a maintenance here on the 20th at 0900 on JST, which means that, while this hasn't been yet announced on global, it will probably be announced soon, and we will go on a maintenance at the same time. And once maintenance is complete, we will probably see the same thing on global, but since we are synced after all. This is really exciting. I don't think I don't think this means anything particularly like we're getting a Wicked Bloodline celebration next or anything. I definitely don't think that, but I do think that this could mean bigger things in the future, right? A possibility of the Rising Dragon Carnival for the month of December having this mechanic, and possibly the 10th anniversary characters having this mechanic. So, guys, that's it. We don't have much to go on other than it's coming. Get excited, because this could be possibly one of the best free-to-play characters we've had in a while. The Bardock himself is actually pretty good, right, for where he's at right now. We know he's going to EZA or awaken to an LR. His LR could possibly happen during this time as well, and then the next update would give these guys their LR. But we know that they've kind of been knocking it out of the park with these free-to-play units. The Version Z characters, the Saiyan Saga free-to-play units, they are incredibly good. The Toa and the warrior in the female warrior in black are pretty good for free-to-play characters. And of course, right, the Trunks and Broly prior to this, the quest mode free-to-play LR for their release was actually incredibly good. So I have faith that this is going to be a really, really good free-to-play card, and may just be one more piece to that puzzle to revive the Terrifying Conquerors team. But we will have to see. So, guys, that's it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think is going to happen with this card? Do you envision an LR? You think they're going to be a TUR EZA? What do you think about the possibility of the tag mechanic? Do you think this is something that's about to happen? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.